For me, sneakers day this year did not disappoint. I mean, I loved it. There were some crazy sneakers, and why not show you my favorite sneaker first? As you can see in the background, yes, that is a Jordan 1 box. We have here the Jordan 1 Taxi. This sneaker is very, very cool. Take a quick look around. But before we do so, let's go check out a closer look. Let's see this. Do get into the review, I just want to say thank you very much for your support as ever. Please do hit the subscribe button below if you want to keep up to date, especially with the notification bell. It will keep you updated with any videos coming through. And as ever, please do appreciate your comments and likes. It really does go a long way. Kind of helps me kind of keep in contact with you guys on the channel, and I really do enjoy that. But with that out of the way, let's talk about this. I mean, sneakers day was crazy. I loved it. There was kind of 4 big sneakers right on the day that people were kind of looking for, and it came out. Various different ways of getting those. Did you guys get? I hope you did. What was your favorite? I really want to know that. My favorite, as I just said, was the J1 Taxi. I mean, this year there hasn't really been that many J1s that I kind of was that keen on. But with this one releasing, I really, really do love it. And yeah, literally couldn't wait to get it and kind of put it on feet and kind of have it in hand and just see it. I mean, this is definitely a cool colorway. I think it's a very popular one, and one that will be more popular in the future, and I definitely think it kind of will become a classic. So without further ado, let's check this one out. Let's start talking through this. Jordan 1 High Taxi. Pretty standard with a silhouette. They've kind of kept it very, very classic. I think this is going to be a classic sneaker. I love it. I like what they've done. Kind of use a couple of colours, but not gone too crazy. So I mean, the material is leather, so it's a good quality leather. Just give you a little close up there, and I will show you videos throughout so you can get close ups to the whole sneaker. In the middle part, you've got white leather through the back, through the lacelets, padding at the back of the sneaker, and through the mudguard at the front, you've got black leather, and then accents along the way in the toe box. Through the back as well, and the top you've got that yellow taxi colouring. You also got the Jordan logo on the side in black, and you have the Nike Air in white and yellow on the top of the tongue. So very, very cool in terms of what they've done, and as usual they've kept the midsole white and the outsole that yellow taxi colour, which links in with the yellow accents along the shoe. So really, really like it. And also you've got the box to match. I love it when they change the colour of the Jordan box just to match the colour of the sneaker. I really, really like it. It's something different. You know, it's a special box. You know that box relates to this sneaker, and I think that's really important. As ever, the quality on these is very good. Much better quality than you'd see, for example, on Dunks. Pricing has gone up on these. I think on the sneakers website they were £165. I know previously Jordans were dropping, or Jordan 1 highs were dropping at £155, so that's definitely gone up. However, I do know some retailers that are dropping later have priced them a little bit lower at £155 still. So it really just depends where you get them from. In terms of comfort, as ever, these are very, very comfortable. I would advise kind of going with a standard size or slightly half size up. Depends on how wide your foot is and how you want this to, how you want it to sit, really, how you want it to size on your foot. So it really depends if you wear them tight or loose. I prefer a little bit of space in the toe box, so I would go with half a size up. In terms of kind of because of the leather, in terms of creasing, you may want to add a crease shield on as well, just because of you don't want to ruin these. You want to be able to wear them multiple times. So you don't want that leather to crack and crease and ruin. So that's sizing. In terms of kind of resale price, resale on these isn't really crazy. I mean, they're hitting kind of just above 200, just below 200, depending on kind of where you're selling. I'll show you kind of StockX. You'll be able to have a look at StockX as we run through in terms of kind of what the purchase prices are right now and where they're sitting, and previous kind of sale prices on these. But they're really not where I thought they would be. And I think mainly that's because these kind of dropped late on sneakers, as you guys would have seen kind of at the end of the last video. They dropped and kind of done a quick draw. And like a short draw. After that, they released that they're going to release, I believe, on the 12th or 13th of this month. So I think this Friday or Saturday. So kind of because of that, you're missing the kind of market. So I mean, in terms of the kind of where we are, there's so many pairs are going to be about. People are thinking, actually, well, I've missed out now. I don't need to go and grab my pair. I can just wait till that release later in the week. depending on how many numbers they kind of release, that's going to kind of have a massive impact on the market. So I mean, if they don't release big numbers, the market could slowly start to increase. If they do, and I think it will stagnate, it will be quite low for a while, and it will take probably towards the end of the year for these to kind of slowly creep up. So I mean, if you're looking to hold, I'd say kind of hold and go for it. I really, really do think these will hit kind of good numbers at some point. Kind of if you look in terms of kind of the aspect of the shoe is very similar to the mockers in terms of kind of what they've done with the colorings. And they're very, very popular, obviously a very different color, but I think definitely worth a hold if that's what you're into. But for you kind of guys that want it for yourself, probably wait till the end of the week, see if you can grab them on Snkrs, other websites that release in other stores. If not, I'd say grab as quick as possible at a good price, hopefully. Don't get stuck and kind of wait months and months and months when the price probably does start to rise. Yeah, so there's my thoughts about it. I mean, yeah, love Snkrs Day, but I mean, without further ado, let's go check these out on Fruit Review. Let's see it. Let's get close-ups of these. Let's see it. Jordan 1 high in a taxi colorway. I love this sneaker. I really, really do. Can't wait to kind of get it on feet, walk out in the street and kind of wear these. It is cool. It was the one sneaker I was waiting for on Snkrs Day, and I'm glad they kind of released something like a Jordan 1. For me, it's a classic colorway, and it will be. But let's just see what happens with it. But as ever, thank you very much for your support. Please do like, subscribe, and share. It does go a long way. And take care.